gamers.
Get ready for the next battle.
We are here testing out the new Tekken 8.
Yes, hello everybody. It's me, Minsk.
And it's me, Jonathan. I will have to start off with just a disclaimer. So my code, at least for Tekken, has been provided by Bandai Namco from the Nordics. So thanks a lot, guys, for that. And that this is kind of me getting ready for the review that is coming out hopefully soon. I haven't had a chance to actually fully do a stream in a long while, but now Tekken is one of those things that Minsk and I have talked about so much, and one that we played fighting games before, so we could not ignore something as big as a new King of Iron Fist to give a try out to.
Hell yeah! For myself, I don't. No particular disclaimer about any freebies. I just got this game because it literally released 2 days ago. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped. I haven't touched fighting games in a good long while, but I was doing a little bit of practice here now this weekend, knowing that we were going to stream today, and it's good vibes. So I'm really happy to be trying to learn this genre again. So gonna be good fun practicing here now.
Was it so that you did not play Street Fighter last summer?
No, I missed out on Street Fighter 6. I heard that it was a big deal because of all the accessibility involved and just a new update on the game engine. Like, it just altogether a really great experience. But I just didn't have a good chance to dip into a fighting game last summer.
I get that. Yeah, I reviewed it and I really liked it. And I think one of the big reasons for that was the accessibility options. Like, it was so nice to be able to jump in and have the new control schemes, to have all this that helped out with people with boomer reflexes like I have. But it was really great. I understand that there's been a lot of, well, not a lot of, but some controversy now with, like, some of the things that they've added, like the battle pass mechanics and stuff like that.
Interesting. I haven't heard about those actually, but
yeah, but
not outside the realm of possibility.
Yeah, but it's not something that has been massively an issue. I think I've only heard every once in a while somebody in the fighting game circles, like among friends, who's kind of gone like grumble about it. But from what I have now been seeing of the reaction to this. This has been, like, Tekken has been received extremely well in the last, week that it's been out, and the reviews have been great.
Yeah, I don't know if it's obviously the algorithm on YouTube will be slightly, messing with me since, of course, I'm primed to look up Tekken stuff, but it feels like there's just been, like, a fever pitch growing in the community there and elsewhere of people just been really chomping to get to this game, so it's really fantastic to see that apparently this one's delivering. So good vibes all around.
Yeah, absolutely. I've only played a couple of chapters of the story and some of the character missions because it's got the specific character vignettes. But I've also enjoyed it a lot, and I'm really happy to see that, like, despite that the story is it's kind of dark vibes and all that, but it's still really silly. And I'm really happy that Tekken has not lost that silliness.
Yeah, Tekken definitely. I don't know if it always had it, probably, but especially right now, I think the last decade or so, it's kind of got the same vibe as Yakuza or Like a Dragon, which coincidentally also just got a new release on the same day, where there's this really fine balance going on with some really, you might even say edgy plot going on, everyone's pretty serious and not good vibes. And then there's absolute cockamamie ridiculousness going on that's being exemplified with some of just the characters in general. Like Kuma will never not be funny, basically, in this series, and it's just funny. It's fun. I enjoyed quite a bit the tone of the thing.
Alright, I've created us now a session. Let's see how this works if I want to invite you.
Right, yeah. Ooh, boy. There's some live troubleshooting here.
There are no friends to display. Oh no.
That's the weird thing. Yeah, I don't see you on my friends list either. Let me see.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn myself back online. Maybe that will help.
Yeah, I'm just looking now. I don't see you on the list of online friends either, but now I see you in Tekken. Let me boot back out and go back to friend list. Oh, that's not good. It still says there's no friends to display. How very unfortunate.
What about if we do it just the old-fashioned way of sending a... Oh, you can't even send an invite. That's interesting.
Well, I guess this is part of the review process, if we are indeed
Yeah.
doing a review. Like, it reacts rather poorly, apparently, to...
Oh, here we go. I'll create a session, and you'll just have to, come and join that one.
Yeah, I was thinking next, like, I haven't looked into the Fight Lounge thing yet, but technically we could just meet up in the Fight Lounge and have a game there, basically. It's supposed to be like an online hub thing.
Oh, well, let's do that then. That sounds a lot easier. So, Tekken Fight Lounge.
Yeah, it's under online.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if this works, how well. I only made the... So I am recommended Europe 20003.
Alright, let's go to that. This is very similar to what Street Fighter also had. Yeah, Europe 2003.
Great, so we'll just go there, and we'll at least be in the same instance. Folks watching my stream will see a little bit of these tutorials, because I've only dabbled in the really basic stuff. I haven't looked in all the features, so we're being hit with a lot of these tutorials here. But yeah, Tekken Fight Lounge, place to hang out, players around the world. Battle area, you can do online battles. Uh-huh.
Alright, I am wandering around here, and I'm called Jonathan, so... Oh, there we go, there's your pal Minsk.
There should be your pal Minsk. I see you. Hey! Hello! This wasn't
Tekken 8 friend request. There we go, I have sent you a friend request. Now we can be friends in Tekken as well as in real life.
Oh, fantastic. How do I go to lounge menu? Friends request. There he is.
I'm happy to see that you managed to get your avatar looking very close to your real life.
And I did that real quick, too. I literally did it in the 5 minutes before we started streaming today, so I'm glad I was able to find the tools. All right.
Woohoo! Now we're friends.
Everything should be in order now. Huh. So this is Tekken World, huh?
Yep, so let's see. Tekken Dojo, Arcade, Iron Fist Outfitters. Oh, this is a lot more involved than what Street Fighter had. Street Fighter is basically like a little arcade menu where there's like arcade machines and you go and like just sit down and hope for somebody to come and play with you. But this is actually like a nice little virtual world that you can do stuff in.
Yeah, it seems to be trendy, I guess. Like, I personally, I'm a little like, it's just a fun little doo-ha thingy, but apparently this kind of feature seems to be a big selling point.
Yeah.
All three major fighting games since Street Fighter 6 have had something like this. Street Fighter 6 and Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and now Tekken. They all have a mode like this going on, so, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, don't we have a new Grand Blue coming out as well? I think that I saw that somewhere on listings.
Yes, they are making a traditional action RPG, because, okay, so Grand Blue is originally a gacha game, mobile game, basically. But it's gotten so big in Japan that they're able to branch out into other genres.
Right. Okay, I will hop back there as well, so let's then...
Yeah, if I take the right side, hopefully we're going to end up in the same game here.
Have you already got a favorite character to play with?
Yeah, it's... no surprises there. I believe I've made clear that Alisa is my favorite Tekken character, so when she got announced for Tekken 8, I was pretty happy.
She's the android.
Yes, with the chainsaws.
Yes. I am very partial to Victor Chevalier. He is just wonderfully silly.
I have heard you, like, build the guy up, yeah, so I know I was expecting that he would at least be your first main, so to speak, in this game.
It looks like it's making me pick like a random opponent, so I don't think we're going to be playing together in this version.
So it picks you a CPU opponent basically while you wait for a match. So see if it ends up putting you in the match with you. Gosh, I should really know better how these work like this, but. So, like, I'm right now, if anyone watching my stream can see I'm styling on Jin here, the CPU Jin, that's basically practicing my moves.
Yeah, and I picked Kazuya, But I meant to ask you, like, how well versed are you in the plot of this series?
Like semi. I know like the gist of it, basically, definitely. I guess among my friends group, I'm the person with the. I'm the biggest fighting game enthusiast, so I guess I have to kind of carry the flag here a little bit. But I admit that, like, not like a hardcore guy. I definitely, I think Street Fighter I know a little bit better, but Tekken, yeah. I mean, it's funny. The first Tekken I played was Tekken 3 back in the day. Like, it was in the arcades, like around 2000 or something. And it's funny, like, we all knew the lore at the time, even though we didn't play it a lot. But back then, me and my friend group, we knew, like, all the characters, we knew what, like, plot was and what was going on. We were, like, it was, like, a phenomenon back then for some reason. So that's just kind of stuck with me all through the years. I have to admit, I don't really know what happened in 4 and 5 in the interim. It seems like Tekken got even crazier while I wasn't looking, but...
And right, that's saying a lot considering how Tekken always had, like, really wacky characters from, like... I remember when the very first Tekken came out and there was the Jack, the robot.
Yeah.
And, like, he's still around, which is fun to see. But then, like, you ended up getting something like, Kunimitsu, who's, like, an immortal samurai something.
Or I think you're thinking Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu.
Kunimitsu is the ninja.
Right, and wasn't there the wooden guy, the guy like who's just a wooden puppet?
Yeah, Mokujin is a just
that's
like
the one.
Yeah. I'm very confused. Like, I don't see how to like set up this game between us now. I'm not entirely understanding how this works.
Let's return to our lounge because I think I saw that there was a fight that we could just pick from there directly.
Let me see. In Tekken Dojo, you can oh, it looks like Tekken. This area, this dojo, is just for practice, actually.
Oh,
if
well,
I'm looking at this correctly. So there might be a different area for challenging us.
There's a battle arena. There we go.
That sounds more... Yeah, this makes sense, because... Alright.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let's...
I'm gonna hop on this, and let's see if...
Hop right next to you, and then... Wait. Battle. There we go.
Okay. Let's have another go. This time I'll beat up Lars as my CPU guy, because him and Alisa are kind of an item or something, so...
I'm also happy because I got to go and do a little bit of editing on the Victor Chevalier character.
Okay.
So I got him to look a little bit like Big Boss from the Metal Gear series.
Oh, that's cool. Nice. Another guy that's good for that is Dragunov, because he's like a military guy. I've seen like a Solid Snake cosplay for him. But yeah, the older Big Boss, I imagine, probably.
Yeah, but again with the plot, I wanted to go back to that because I remember like I'm of the time when like I was like still trying to, you know, go back to what I remember from Tekken, and I was thinking that. Okay, now it's telling me that it's found somebody.
Yeah, I got the same, so let's hope this is us now.
Yes. But I remember when Heihachi Mishima was the main guy. Yes!
Yeah, here we go. Fantastic.
Alright. Are you playing with the new control scheme or the old one?
I'm still stuck in my old ways, so I haven't looked into that special mode yet. It's similar to the Street Fighter modern controls, I guess?
It's really similar, yeah, and I do kind of enjoy it, but I also like the old one because I'm so... It's still so much in my spine and, like, know where the buttons are.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. First round, let's see. PhD in punishment. Very funny.
Whoa.
Oh. Yep. Oh. There we go. Okay, not a strong opening from me. Like I practiced this for like an hour and then I forgot everything once we started streaming, as it often goes. Oh! Oh! Kicked me out of my boot. Ah, nutsies.
I think for me, because I'm always with fighting games, I'm always a little behind on like the learning combos and stuff, and it feels like that they've made them a little bit easier in this one, that you can create like something something that is, you know, easier to do, which is great for me as a newbie.
Yeah, they've got like a list of recommended combos. It seems like a decent place to start. I tested a couple of them. They're not too bad.
Yeah.
But I have to admit that I'm pretty garbled here at fighting games, even though I've been enthused by the genre for a few years here now. So I don't really know what I'm doing still when I play these games. Oh, nice. Oh. And Tekken is tricky. Tekken's tricky in figuring exactly out. Ooh, oh god. Got me with that rage art. Okay, not bad. Oh.
Oh. Ah, damn it.
Tricked by the follow-up there on that.
Yeah, I forgot she's got that head removal thing.
Yeah, hold on. She's got this other... Hold on. That's a hilarious move, the football serve. Yeah. Yeah, I was practicing like a couple hours today and like looked up like, you know, kind of what the moves are, like good things to use for Alyssa, but now my brain is just like, which ones were those again? So.
Well, we're warming up here, and that's part of the fun with Tekken stuff is that it's super easy to get into and then really hard to start mastering. So I remember, I think, did you and I do the? I think we did the. We took part in the Tekken Nordic Championships.
There was an open invitation Tekken 7 Nordic Championship like a couple of years ago. So yeah, I remember that, and it didn't go super well for me, I have to admit.
No, I think I also got like instantly pummeled in the first round, I think.
Yeah, I got one round against one of my opponents, and then I lost everything else after that, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it was quite something.
All right, clean.
That was pretty close, though, both of us. Like, one of the things I really like about this new one, this is like unrelated to the fighting mechanics, is that everybody speaks their own language.
That's always been in Tekken. It's really funny, honestly, especially when they started doing story modes and people still talk in their regular language and understand each other. And it would get like kind of the point of absurdity at that point. Oh my god! Okay, I see. These are special moves now. I see. Oh yeah.
Now, how on earth did you do that?
This is one of those levels where you can bust the floor, so it's just enough, like, you know, hits on the ground, basically.
There we
like
go.
That, and you get it. Oh, nice throw there.
Okay, now that was with this new control scheme, so it's clearly made it a little bit easier for me to execute some of the crazier moves. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
I can see the button there for basically throws is just committed to the 4 button.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go back to the old one because I do like it a little bit better.
Yeah, it seems to work fine. Oh god, yeah, see that came out really nicely. Oh, nice. But I can't follow that. I shouldn't even worry about this too much, but you know, the follow-ups and combos still elude me basically. Like
yeah,
and I know if there's any like proper fighting game community member, they're gonna say that like, you know, don't learn to run before you've learned to walk. Like there's so many more fundamentals before worrying about like getting combos out. Like I admit that fully, but it's a real uphill battle for me, you know. But
no,
I have good rounds every once in a while. Like I have decent fights at this skill level, Bill. I don't have a bad time.
No, and I think really the one of the important things that I like that the communities, or at least the games, have gone into more is that it's more of an emphasis on having a good time than
Yeah.
just being the absolute best and not enjoying yourself because you're just trying to do all the combos and
Yeah.
oh yeah. Come on.
Oh god! Oh no! I tried to
Gotcha.
duck out of that, but you played it well. Ugh. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's,
Oh, damn it.
ooh! Okay, I got lucky with that. But I made a mistake there at the end. Like that like Alyssa's like kind of bowing down attack is kind of good on its own. Doing that follow-up where she tosses her head is it's actually kind of a risky move. So the only thing that like really saved me there was that you were already on your like last hit there. Like that was something you could have then blocked once you saw me do the like head toss follow-up there.
Right. I'm gonna try and change my character because I noticed that there's a lot of old, like, classic characters who I remember from way back when Tekken was a thing.
Oh yeah, there's a really good selection, but I'll say outside of Alisa, the one that I'm really looking at as my like second main, I'm so happy that Leroy Smith came from Tekken 7 into this game.
Oh.
He's so freaking cool. He was like by far the coolest new character in Tekken 7. So, and he was a DLC character in Tekken 7, so I never got to play him because I didn't get any DLC for 7. So, but I think Namco realizes how cool Leroy is, so they knew to basically put him into Tekken 8 as a base roster character.
Alright, opponent found. Let's see if that's you again.
Probably you, yeah, because I got the prompt again, so let's party.
Yeah, I think because we're right next to each other on the thing, and we've got the friends thing. Yeah, there we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
'Cause I remember Martial Law from like part 3, I think.
Yeah, he may have debuted in 2, but he was definitely in 3.
Yes. I'm a little surprised that Eddie Gordo is not back.
Yeah, he's a very popular character, so it is a weird one. He's going to be the first DLC character, so they're at least rectifying that. But
Okay.
yeah, see there I did that like the ducking attack, but now I like kept like I kept this discipline there. I didn't follow up with the like risky move. Oh god, okay. Another thing I have to admit, I don't really. I'm really bad at getting back up off the ground. Maybe it's just that Alisa has bad tech for getting off the ground, but like there's like 10 different ways you can like get yourself back up in Tekken, and I never know what the right option is.
Yeah, personally, I'm really bad at blocking. I'm too eager to go in and try and get a punch in.
Yeah, I mean, well, I've been told that fighting games in general are supposed to kind of favor. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting one. Favor the aggressor, so it is sensible to try and like get something going. But just blindly mashing, of course, is never really the strat to do. Oh my god! Ooh.
Oh, what am I doing?
Come on! Cease your foolishness!
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh, missed on that crumple there.
Ah,
okay, good. Got at least one round in this match. Nice. Okay. Ugh. Hold on, let's see. I'm gonna try something if I get the chance. I'll see if I can activate my chainsaws. There we go.
Oh no.
Nah, it's all good. You got me. So Alisa has like a dedicated button for pulling out the chainsaws, but like she's like really vulnerable during that animation. So like it's not like a good idea in general to just use this unless there's like space like what we're doing right now. But she can like basically pull them out at the end of like her regular combo. She's got several combos where at the end the chainsaws come out. So that's kind of like the recommended strat with her.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So that's something I also want to ask. I remember last in Tekken 7 we had Well, I at least experienced a lot that I was being like essentially bounced around like a football, and I just guess that that's one of the strats that people really enjoy.
Yeah, I mean Tekken is a large part of it has always been like the kind of getting your opponent launched and then like getting the follow-ups, kind of what I'm doing here, are like a massive part of Tekken. Like, you know, the real like skill gap is like how long can you extend a combo by like manipulating your opponent with the juggles.
Right.
I'm not at that level, so I'm lucky if I can pull off like a nice move at a guy who's flying in the air. But you know, but it's like a core part of the mechanic. It's always been basically.
I see. Yeah.
It and the kind of 3D space are like kind of the defining things for Tekken, really, comparing to contemporaries of the time.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that I shouldn't do that move. That move is really hard to get done with. Hey. Oh, whoopsie! Now I'm just flying. Now I'm just pressing buttons, as they say. Okay. Ah. Ooh,
Oh.
teched it. Ah, God.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice. The good instincts.
Oh,
Yeah. See, there's like a move where the chainsaws come out as part of the combo. That's like way more efficient than just using the dedicated button for activating them.
oh.
Yeah, I got one hit in there after knocking you down, so, you know, I'm getting there. Oh, God, then I'm just, like, flailing, though. Okay.
I am starting to see like why you Martial Law is also a very popular character because he's really fast, and I do like the fact that you can mix up your kicks and punches really easily.
Yeah, he's that Bruce Lee archetype that's in, like, almost every fighting game, so...
Yeah.
You kind of know what you're getting in with him. Oh, my God. Oh no, this move
Nice.
is awful. Oh, and it just keeps going, too.
But you blocked almost all of it.
I got most of it, so that wasn't the worst it could be. Nah, I'm just pressing buttons.
Oh,
Oh, that
No,
knee strike.
no.
Come on.
no.
Oh, no, now I'm... Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Got the follow
I got
there.
Got too crafty and tried to do a combo.
Why do I keep... Oh, no. Jesus. Okay. Ah, I've screwed that up. I should have done the follow-up there, but... Yeah. No, what's the... Hold on. What the heck is the... That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking for.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Final round. Fight.
Whoop. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, no, I got... I panicked there at the end, stuck to the corner there. Well done.
That's quite alright. Now remind me, was this on a new engine too? Because this seems like that the graphical leap from 7 to this has, like, it's improved at least significantly. Or it feels like it.
I think it's on a new engine. I remember at first thinking that the characters didn't look that much better, but I looked some side-by-sides, and yeah, there's definite improvement in the models. I thought Tekken 7 looked fine, but honestly, I'd say the real thing is in... I'd say in the environments. The environments were a little sparse in Tekken 7 now that I ate this out, comparing to, like, the backgrounds. So
Right.
it's way more detail-rich. Uh-oh, I got a completely new player here for a minute. Hold on.
Oh,
Well, you can see in your stream if you can maybe, I don't know, see if you can get a spectator thing going. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta fight this Yoshimitsu here real quick. He's using the Tekken 7 tentacle suit armor. That's cool.
well, go do that. I will.
Yeah.
I will see what happens to me that they send another fighter my way.
Ooh. Alright, so far doing okay. I haven't played Yoshi in ages, so... Oh my god! Doing less good now. Okay, he's good. Oh! The Yoshi caught me in his rage art. Yeah. Yeah, like at this stage, like, I'm still such a newbie that just, like, getting out the move I intended is still, like, what I'm looking for, basically. Like, I can't worry about like, fancy combos or, like, figuring out what to do, but just, like, basic functionality is still something I'm really looking for.
Right. I think I'm very much in the same boat. Like, it's weird. Like, this past year, a little over a year, like, it's been really great for fighting games. 'Cause we had the revival of Mortal Kombat, we had Street Fighter, and now we have Tekken, and they're all great games, and I really enjoyed them all. But I can't say, like, for the life in me that I'm any good at these fighting games. Like, I can get, like, the basics down. I can get some of the combos, and if I find a character I like, I can do, you know, decently with opponents who are in the same kind of ballpark as I am. You know, which is, you know, very much a starter level kind of people. But then, like, the moment I go and play, like, online, I get frustrated really quickly because you just end up meeting so many people who are, like, play these games for hundreds and hundreds of hours, as they really should. I mean, these are great for that kind of, you know, very long-term dedication. And I really have enjoyed going the couple of times that like Namco has had me see these events and, you know, see how the real, you know, professionals play it. It's really cool. And I can see how exciting it gets to watch somebody who is at the top of their field, you know, completely take the game apart.
Yeah, it's this is probably the best spectator sport in the genre in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, the Yoshi got me now, unfortunately. I got one round against him, but...
Alright, I ended up fighting Dragunov.
Okay, well, hold on, I'll just... Well, actually, I gotta rematch this guy. It's the only nice thing to do for this fella, but let me actually... I'll just pull up your stream, actually, here on the other screen, so I can see how the... Ah, okay, Yoshi himself cancelled. Never mind, so...
Get ready for the next battle.
I will pull back from that.
Oh. This guy's pretty good.
Yeah, I got this feed open now. Oh, he got you with that,
Oh, yeah, he's got me for the first round.
Takedown, yeah, that's not good. Nope. Yeah. Let's see. Let's test the spectate ability here. So, folks at home, you can
get ready for the next battle.
You can see how well this works. We're gonna spectate here in the game Jonathan's match a little bit. Oh, it's
fucker. Yeah, he got me. This guy has, like, exactly what I'm talking about. That he's so good with blocking. He understands to wait and to go on low, and like I am not there with the that stuff.
Yeah. It's like basically, I guess the plan is you figure out like some like good low attack to like, because that's like the easiest to get by his defenses, basically, if he's stand blocking.
Yeah.
But obviously easier said than done. I don't know Victor's rules at all. I don't know what would be a great one. Yeah, that's I wouldn't recommend mashing out the rage art willy-nilly because it is pretty easy to block if like the opponent's in a neutral spot. So, oh wow, that was actually awesome.
Oh, nice.
Darn.
Yeah.
Good hustle.
Good hustle. Yeah, no, but this is part of the fun, which is like I'm really glad that the experience has gotten to this point. Like, 'cause I remember like a couple of years ago, I was really burnt out on fighting games because the kind of the mood was that every fight you went into, it was essentially not fun because you were just being pummeled like from beginning to end. And now it feels like, I don't know if it's just how it's if the players have mellowed out, or if it's because we've got these, it's been changed around with the fighting mechanics or anything, but it doesn't feel frustrating. It feels like fun. It feels like exciting, and I can kind of even more get into and see why people are so loving these franchises.
Yeah, I'd agree. The time I really finally got into fighting games was just before Street Fighter V, and I actually played a little bit of Street Fighter 4, but I was too scared to ever play multiplayer in that, so I only ever just did against the computer. And Street Fighter V famously had kind of a bad release because there was barely any features in it. You only really could do online battle, but that was actually great for forcing me to play against like real people, and I think that's when it like really clicked. Because yeah, even firsthand, like seeing kind of what's happening there, I was frustrated to begin with. Obviously, getting your ass kicked. That's kind of the wrong mindset to have if you want to get into fighting games. But I think everybody has it a little bit. Oh, nicely done, by the way. You got that Lars there.
Yes, but I'm now getting the being tossed around like a hacky sack.
No, go on. First round victory is like pretty solid. Oh, goddamn Lars with those like anime shonen kicks.
Oh no!
Oh no, you still got it. Nice. Look at those follow-ups. Very good. That was like solid juggling. But now he got you with his rage art.
He did, yes.
If you see the opponent start a rage art, just hold back to block. Like there's not much else to do in that situation. I don't know. I couldn't tell in that situation if you could have blocked it or if he had your number. But just a friendly tip.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I got to the point. He's using the new moves.
Yeah, you can see
and
there.
I could not even get up at that point.
Ooh, yeah, tricky plays. Yeah, the level you're on, by the way, is so far my favorite. Just fucking look at it.
It's very anime,
and it's got the best soundtrack. Like the song that starts playing here in the final phase is amazing.
Okay, here, this is the one that I'm a little confused about. Like, I literally can't even get up, or I can't even move when I'm being hit like that. Is there a tactic to that, or is there like a way to prevent that kind of stuff? Because it feels like it's...
Well, at times there isn't. Like, part of it is that, like, a good opponent will, like, continue their combo on you while you're, like, falling on the ground. Like,
right.
Not a lot to be done with that. What you can try to do is hit one of the, like, attack buttons. Too bad. That was a good hustle, but...
Yeah, but that was absolutely, like, that was a little bit what I was actually talking about, which is... Like, I realize it's, like you mentioned, it's not a good kind of mentality to go into. Did you now get up?
I got an opponent found, but I don't see you in... Or maybe, did you get an opponent found?
I did, just now,
yeah. I think it's us then, so let's go again. Yeah,
but
there you are.
But like, there's like my thing, like, because that kind of a move set where you're just being, like, without any sort of ability to do anything... It is, to me, like, I can't help it but feel like that is a little bit something that always with fighting games has bothered me, that if there's a mechanic like that can be abused in that way, it feels to me like a little bit of a dumb game design thing. Although I realize that that's exactly what you are supposed to prevent, what you're supposed to, learn against. But it is quite something that I can't help but feel frustrated about.
And obviously, like, also, it's supposed to be, like, a demonstration of your ability at the game, basically, is why it's, also popular. Like,
yeah.
It's the ability of an opponent to know what to do to extend that combo, so that's why it's not gonna go away from the genre, even, if it is, newcomer unfriendly, as you mentioned.
Absolutely. And it's just one of those things like that, because not every genre can be for everybody, and I think that is going to be, like, for me, the thing that prevents me from ever being too... too invested in the genre.
Yeah. So there you saw me, like I saw that the Rage Art coming out, and like I knew like I was completely free to block it. So you know, kind of not the. It didn't go quite as you planned, unfortunately.
No, absolutely not.
The Rage Art is like juicy because it's like, you know, obviously a desperation move. You unlock it when you're at low health, but like it's still not something you're supposed to just like throw out. It's not the solution to every problem. Oh yeah. So going back really quickly, what you mentioned about getting knocked down, something you can at least try is try to hit one of the attack buttons just as you're hitting the ground. You will immediately like get back up. Like, I'll try to launch you real quickly here. Hold on.
All right, yeah.
You can practice it. So hold on. Elisa's good launcher is down, forward 2. Nope. Hold on. Don't block. Hold forward. Yeah. Okay. With timing wasn't apparently there. Let me try again. Yeah. There you go.
Ah, right.
So,
okay.
so that's something that at least now still like if there's an opponent real close to you, that's not gonna work. Like I can try to like if I launch you and hold on. No, hold on. I'm doing it wrong. No, come on. And no. Okay, well, no,
right.
You managed it there. Like, my timing was bad, but I'm pretty sure an opponent, like, really close can still follow up, so, like, there's not much to be done there. But that's something that's, like, at least something you can do when you're, like, flying far away.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So there's my one tip for, like, how to get off the ground. I don't have a lot. I don't remember any of the others very well, and I don't know when they're, like, really good, applicable.
I mean, it's also a good tip because it is something that I'm sure that this is the early frustrations in somebody who's not into the you know, it's like I'm actually and probably people will say that I'm playing these wrong, but I like the fighting games for their story.
Obviously.
And like I really do play them for the story mode and then like with friends when friends are over, and I really like the whole couch experience. But like leaving out the online portion, that's something that I'm sure many will come and say that, you know, I'm missing out on half the game or the actual important parts of the game. But it's just it's like with competitive FPS games. I am not I'm just not really into them because I don't have the time and energy anymore to invest in that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up competitive FPSs, because I wanted to bring up a point that I think I have a unique perspective on this. You know, the motivation to play like a competitive game for me, because, you know, team-based... The thing is that the people always say why people have a hard time getting into fighting games is you have to kind of just confront your own inability, is the, like, really mean way to say it. Like, compared to, like, a team game, like a Battlefield game where there's 64 players on your team, you know, you can always kind of rationalize it as, you know, it was a team effort and the rest of the team kind of, you know, if you lose a game. So it's like way easier to just be like, you know, well, I did fine, it's just, you know, we didn't have a good team. Whereas in a fighting game with one-on-one, you know, it really is just that you weren't good enough. You know, if I say, like, really bluntly, obviously, that's, you know, exaggerating it. And that's a lot of people say that's like a psychological thing for a lot of people, why they can't get into a fighting game. Which, you know, I'd say that makes sense, yeah?
I guess so, yeah. Like, I think for me, it's also the because the learning curve is high.
That too, obviously.
Yeah, but also, like, I fully admit that, like, for me, it is...
Nice, oh, I screwed up there, could have taken you out. Well,
yeah. But yeah, for me, it's part of that like I just... Because I do get frustrated easily.
Yeah.
And that's because of the combination of the ADD and whatever, is that if I'm not automatically great at it, I just go like, well, I'll never be great at this, and I'll just stop, which is not healthy, but...
Not a great attitude if you want to get into fighting games, but I wouldn't deny if I haven't had those thoughts before, often. Oh, now you got me, well done. See, you knew that you could sneak that in because I was in the middle of a dumb, like, attack, like, pattern there. So, yeah, that was well played. Oh, God!
Still got the KO, though.
Managed to sneak in that hit there, sorry. But yeah, I would just say that, you know, for me personally, because
Ready for the next
some might say as awful self-esteem issues. If I'm playing a team game, I actually feel way more stressed out because I'm like, oh god, am I bringing my team like down? You know, like
Right.
where others would be like, oh yeah, no, the team's just doing bad, I'm doing fine. I would be like, oh god, we're losing. What am I doing wrong here? So it's like, for me, actually, I would say a fighting game is, you know, less stressful in that sense, because the only one losing if I'm losing is me. Like, at worst, it's like the opponent is like I'm having a bad match, you know, against this like scrub. In which case, that guy is such a that's such a personality that I don't really care if they feel bad.
Right. I
bluntly.
think for me, like, if we go talk about the team-based stuff, it's because I really like playing supporting characters. So like a lot of my joy of that comes in from specifically like.
Oh, I got a match now. Did you?
Yes.
Oh,
So I think
fantastic.
that's- yeah, I think a part of the joy comes from specifically like not being specifically on the front line, but being like right there and helping others push.
Ooh, Xiaoyu. Neat.
Yeah, Xiaoyu is from the older ones, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think 3, because she's like
Yes.
heavily like part of Jin's story, and Jin debuted in part 3. So I'm pretty sure it has to be that one. I
Yeah,
could be
'cause
wrong, but
3 was the big one. 3 was the one that like I remember the most.
yeah, same here. Like that, like I mentioned, like that was the one. Like I think 2 was in the arcade that we played a little bit, but for whatever reason, it was only once 3 came out that things really got, you know, for us at the time.
Yeah, because that was the big. Oh man, I am just not finding the vibe with her. But 3 was the one that came on the PlayStation 1, and that was like I remember everybody had it.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It was. I think there weren't a lot of. Well, Street Fighter 2 was on Super Nintendo, but that wasn't a time where there was still a lot of fighting games. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I feel like. Well, PlayStation did start to have a lot, but these big names, I'd say Tekken on PlayStation was a big deal. Oh, nice. Oh, gee. Yeah, I don't have anything smart to say about Xiaoyu. I don't really know her playstyle very well, so can't say like what you should be doing here or not doing.
yeah. No, this is a lot of me just trying to figure out the
What she does, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was cool. That one
There we
kick,
go.
though, that was neat. That's some classic Chinese martial arts stuff. I like that. Oh. Ow!
Oh.
Oh, that mule kick. What the heck? Nice. Okay, now you got it. There we go. Okay, I got a little bit of follow-up there. Hold on. There's my rider kick.
I like it that there's people in the background who are just looking at the like Marseille and not even like paying attention to these two people fighting.
Oh yeah, that pair of people by that rail over there.
Yeah, just could not be. They're just like nothing care in the world.
Yeah,
like,
no,
oh, there's
this
a big fight going on. Never mind.
They've probably seen a couple already.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What was the one? Oh god. Okay. Oh jeez. Yeah. So, see, I did like practicing a bunch yesterday, a bunch today, just like trying to remember these moves. Now my brain is just like jelly on. Like I only remember the couple of like moves she's got, but. Oh fuck. Okay. And I don't even know if they're like very good moves. Nope. This one's supposed to be good, but nah, I didn't have the timing there. Nice, you got a handle there.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna still switch characters, but I do think that what's interesting with I like it, and I like there's something I like about Tekken before is that some fighting games it's really easy for the characters to kind of feel the same. It does not feel that way with Tekken, and I don't think it ever has. Like, it's such a vast difference, even like between Alisa and Xiaoyu.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure I entirely agree, because Tekken has just a lot of guys who just do martial arts. It's about like, you know, maybe 50-50, then there's guys with like crazy gimmicks like chainsaws or swords. But then I think
Or being
like,
a bear.
Or being a bear. But then I think of like what is it? Like Street Fighter. It really feels like everybody's kind of got their like defining gimmick a little bit. So I don't know. I think in Tekken I do have a bit of a problem figuring out like what is it that this character does compared to the rest of the cast, unless it's like a like an obvious like kind of gimmick character like Elisa.
Right.
So
I guess that makes sense. Like Street Fighter, of course. Street Fighter is especially Street Fighter 6 was something that I really fell for hard because like I got to play that at Gamescom. Did you get an opponent found?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I got one. So let's see.
It's not me then. Yeah.
Okay, the match has been denied, so it didn't happen.
Okay, hold on. I'll just.
Oh, here we go. Now I got somebody.
Okay, let's see. I haven't gotten anybody, so it's.
Oh no, I'm going and then fighting June.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah,
that's
not me.
That's Jin's mom.
Yes, that's right. She showed up in 2 already, I believe. Because Kazuya's wife. But, hold on, I'm gonna walk around to the lounge real quick. I'll see if there's like a, a machine for like only 2 people here. It'd be certainly easier in that case. We could just be the 2 of us then. Yeah, I recommend once you beat this guy, as you obviously will. I have all the confidence here.
Yes.
We can actually go to like there are also like 2-person machines here. I imagine we pick those and we can just play the 2 of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no. It's been fun having these matches here, but
yes, I got KO'd by Pure Light.
Oh, she did her finisher on you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it very funny because she's got this whole she's like the purest pure good character, I guess, in Tekken. So her finisher is her just like healing you or something. Very funny. Okay, I'm spectating you now, and yeah. Oh wow, wow. That's all. Okay, you gotta get some low blocks going or something.
This is one of those things where I just couldn't do anything. They were just repeating that same move.
Yeah, that I'm not sure what the follow-up there is entirely, but yeah, she had your number once she started doing that propeller move there. Nice. Oh, nice launcher. Yeah, get in the wall. Oh, okay. Really good. Oh, she's going for that again. Yeah, you wanna, yeah. So now get a quick jab in, or yeah, that's a plan too. Yeah, good one.
Paul is hysterical because he's so over the top.
He is, yeah, he's fascinating. He's one of the most America guys in this game, that's for sure. Nice! Whoa! What a running grab.
Oh, fuck off. God damn it.
Yeah, I wonder what you could do there. Like, is there time to get like a crouching block?
I got a crouching block a couple of times in there, but this is again something I'm just griping here. I'm not actually. This is not something that is actually bothering me, but it is like. This is also with every kind of game, with first-person shooters, with fighting games and everything.
Yeah.
Is that because I always when I play them, I want to try and like make it feel like a kind of an event, like a fight, in that sense that varied moves and stuff like that, and my frustration stems from when it is somebody who's just doing the one move over and over again, and I realized that that's a perfectly valid tactic because it's effective clearly, and because I don't know how to block it, or in like a fighting game, if it's somebody who's camping in a certain place, that's really impossible to hit. So I completely get why people do that. And my own frustration just stems from the whole kind of thing where it's like, just come on, let's do something else, kind of a thing. Which I guess is probably something that is going to forever prevent me from playing these full time or completely going into them, and in the same way with any kind of big competitive game. But at the same time, sour grapes and all that, I'm still having a lot of fun, so I can't be too whiny about anything.
Yeah, I imagine like with that last one, like I'm sure like an actual Tekken like community player, someone who's like played a lot, they could tell like what the counter is for when she starts doing that revolution on you. So like I'm sure that actually isn't as huge of a problem. Unfortunately, that player was able to read you and realized, like, okay, this guy does not know how to counter the little June helicopter spin there. And the way to victory in that case was spamming the hell out of that move, so, you know.
Absolutely, yeah. And that's also, like, one of those things that, like, I heard from somebody who is, like, a much more,
Yo, mirror fight, fantastic.
Oh, nice. But I did speak with somebody who was like a real much more established Tekken player,
Right?
And they did mention that whole thing that it's that they view it like playing poker in a way of being able to read your opponents and kind of know what the other player is like.
Oh yeah, that's 100% part of this genre. Of games.
And as somebody who is autistic who can read people, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue.
Well, I'd say the rules of engagement for reading people is lower in a video game than in real life. So I imagine with training you could get there.
Possibly, yes.
Whoa, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're getting those lows there. Very good. Hold on. So I know just one combo for Leroy that I tested there. Oh, but I can't get it. Oh! Oh my god, I think you were about to do like a counter on me, but something went wrong with the follow-up. Whoa, nice running jump.
Oh, but I can see what you mean about Leroy, because like his visuals are awesome. He just looks really cool.
Leroy is so goddamn cool. Like going for that like 70s, like when there were blaxploitation movies and kung fu movies at the same time, like super popular.
Yeah.
All together, just fantastic. He's so freaky. And he does like Wing Chun karate, so if you like Ip Man, this is like your man to play. Ugh. And yeah, like in gameplay terms, yeah, like he's all about like parrying and like getting like cool follow-ups. So yeah, as mentioned, like he's probably all about good reads. I don't know, but I found he's one of the characters I did the character stories for, and I was able to figure it out pretty well against CPUs and still do cool stuff, even though I couldn't pull off like any like sick counters.
Yeah, and then that's something
here's
that's
one, like try back and square, or like you'll do like, oh no, that's not the right. Hold on, it's back. Hold on, back in triangle. Hold on.
Back in triangle.
Yeah, back in triangle is clearly setting up something because it's not an attack. He's like going in this stance. Now, what exactly it is, I don't know. So let me try and throw a punch and you like do that back triangle. See if you can like pull off a counter on me. So 1, 2, 3, go. No, sorry. All right, I'll go on 3. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, now. Now it's just a regular block.
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you try, hold on, throw a punch at me and I will hit the back end triangle. So I'm gonna do it 1, 2, now. Oh, interesting, so there's some kind of visual effect there, so it... And you hear like a sound too, so... Okay, time up. So clearly, if I follow that up with something, I can do something to you. Let me see, like, I'm gonna do it 1, 2, now. Oh, no. No, I can't get the. Oh yeah, there we go. So if I hit something there to like get that, so that's kind of what Leroy is about, as I understand, is like baiting out certain moves from the opponent so you can get like these, yeah, those sick like Ip Man moves, Wing Chun karate, yeah. Oof.
Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, this goes a lot into the whole. Oh, he's got a wonderful dog companion.
Yeah, Sugar. I love them. There is one attack where he has Sugar charge the enemy, but I don't think it's a very good attack. It's certainly very telegraphed, but yeah. But sorry, you were saying.
But yeah, I think this goes back to like I would love to spend time of practicing with this like just the throws and everything, but I really do think that like partially because of the whole attention deficit disorder and all that, and also because I just have so many review games going on that
I
don't have time, but like I can totally see why something like this would be really enticing and um, become a fan favorite.
Yeah, well, at least look into those like special prompt things. The Street Fighter style modern control. I don't remember what they're called. It's like special or something. Like, obviously those are designed there to make, you know, life a little easier on the prompt side. So I don't think there's anything wrong with using those. So you know, those might be what make even it out a little bit, so you can have an easier time.
Yeah, and I mean, I should emphasize again, like I'm genuinely enjoying the hell out of the game.
What the hell was that? I did like crane stance there.
Oh, nice slow punch.
Yeah, I was attacking already. I managed to slip the attack in there, but it was a good effort. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to look into Leroy at some point, like learning his moves, because I love the swagger. I mean, here's how like instant favorite he was. He was introduced in Tekken 7, but he got retroactively added in the story of the Netflix anime, which is an adaptation of Tekken 3. So 4 installments before Tekken 7. And they thought that he was that important to get in there that they added him into this story as a extra character.
Oh wow, okay, so that's an instant hit then.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So I was doing that like little crane stance there at the end of a combo, but I don't know how to follow up on that. Looks fun, but ooh, nice little elbow check there. Oh, you. Cross counter. Oh, that was a pretty decent combo from me.
Yeah, nice.
Whoa! Oh my god!
Oh Jesus!
That was a nice move. Ugh. Yep. Oh.
No, Wing Chun. No.
Managed to block it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's alright. I gotta say also, I love the stage with the whole ship collapsing in the background and the typhoon happening in the waves.
Yeah, this level's nuts, and the round 1 music is like really tight from Ryo Hamamoto making.
Yeah,
it,
the soundtrack in general just is really good in this one.
Yeah, it was already a banger last. I mean, it's been a banger all throughout. If you like electronic music, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still winning. Ajurika, Ryo Hamamoto, those are like some big ass names in music, video game music. Oh gosh, who would I after Alisa and Leroy? If I still, you know, for meme's sake, play somebody else, who would I want to try? I don't know. Let's go. I was thinking Asuka. You know, back when, you know, Alisa wasn't announced yet, I thought Asuka had a cool swagger in this one, so I was kind of thinking I'd play her if, you know, Alisa wasn't added. So I'll try out how Asuka plays.
Oh, I am now. I'm in Leo's level, and it's very Prussian. No, I mean Bavarian, I guess.
Oh, interesting. What's the Bavarian level in this?
It's like a golden palace with harpsichord techno.
Oh yes. I know what you're. Yes, there is like this Habsburg palace level here. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I'll go with it here for folks watching as well. Now, what does Asuka do? That's a big launcher. Is forward 2 does a big old uppercut. I'll try to remember that at least. Did not have a chance to like figure out what Asuka does. Oh, hey, Brian!
Yeah, this is another one of those characters I remember from the previous installments, but I never played a lot with him.
Yeah. He's been, I believe, from 3 as well, if my memory serves correctly. Oh, that was nice. So that where you fall like that, that's called like a crumple. That you cannot like recover from the way I described. You're just forced to like kind of like eat it at that point. Oh god. Oh wow, F5 from Brock Lesnar. That's awesome. Oh my god, that's cool too. Those launches, yeah.
Ooh.
Alright, Asuka seems cool. I'll say so much. So far, impressed.
I do approve of the whole weird paperboy outfit.
Yeah, this hilarious prep school outfit is
Yeah.
very, very funny. I love it. Oh god. So do you know who Brian is based on? Which pop culture character he is visually inspired by?
Visually inspired by, no, I can't say, because, like, I would assume that, like, Paul must have a little bit of Van Damme in him, just based off the silliness.
Maybe?
Brian, I don't know.
Yeah, well, if it helps, he is a cyborg. And he's
Dolph
called...
Lundgren?
Not quite, no. He's called a replicant in the trailer for Tekken 8.
Oh, so we're talking then, we're going back to Blade Runner stuff.
Yeah, it's Rutger Hauer's character, so, like, is the visual, like, inspiration for Brian.
Nice, okay.
Ugh. Except, you know, where, you know, Rutger Hauer, like, learned humanity at the end of that movie. Brian started out as a human, and he just, you know, became a cyborg, and that just made him become more and more evil. So, it's like inverse character growth.
Yes.
God damn. Got this guy. Oh, gotcha.
So did you hear about the whole thing that people were clamoring for Tekken to add Tifa into Final Tekken 8?
Oh yes,
and
I've heard that. That's the big one. That and Kiryu from Like a Dragon are the two like contenders for guest characters.
I'd be up for either one of those.
Oh yeah, no, Tifa would be sick, and that's got precedent because you know, Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 was in the last Tekken. So, you know, like, clearly Square is okay with these,
Yeah.
Man, I wonder... I'm very confused, because, like, this kick that I do to you, it just insta-crumbles you, and it seems to be very hard to follow up, like, for you. I wonder, like, what the strat is against Asuka's, like, knee buster there. Oh, that was cool, that slip-in.
Yep.
Oh my god, what? I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, there's that F5 again. Ugh.
Oh, no. Oh, that was close.
Yep, managed to slip in there. Sick. Yeah, no, Tifa, I would really love that. That would be sick.
I'd be up for Tifa, yeah, totally, because that would be, I love her character in the remake, and of course in the original, but...
Yeah, and she's got lots of moves already in the remake that would be, like, prime stuff for a fighting game, you know? All those, like, special moves she pulls off would be really easy to implement in a fighting game setting. Of course, one of those at least is Cammy's Spiral Arrow from Street Fighter, so like it would be a little cheeky in that sense to have her there, but... Unfortunately, Kiryu has... Well, okay, I read this, so I don't know how true this is, but there was... I read like one unfortunately kind of lame reason why Kiryu might not show up in Tekken. The director of Like a Dragon has said that the Kiryu never fights women. So, and there are women opponents in Tekken, so supposedly that would be a reason not to have, like, Kiryu show up in the game.
Right.
And it's a bit of an antiquated outlook, which I think is unfortunate. But, because I think it would be totally fine, personally. But...
Yeah. But he seems to be very protective of the character and the franchise, which I get. It's important to him.
But apparently, like, you play Tekken 7, not Tekken, like, Yakuza 7, which I am spoiled. I know that Kiryu shows up as a boss fight in that. Apparently, he won't, like, target any of the ladies in your party if you have women in your party. Like even there, it's, like, apparent that, like, that's a thing he does. So, I guess there's some truth in that thing I've read.
Right. Yeah. It's.
Ooh, that's cool. Damn. That's probably a good move if you're knocked down to like do that punch down. Yeah, sorry, you were saying.
No, I'm just trying to think. Yakuza 7 was the Like a Dragon.
Yeah, the first one with Ichiban as the
Yes.
playable character. So that's why Kiryu shows up as a boss in it.
Yeah. It's been a little while since I played it, but I do remember there was talk about that when it came out. I just finished Infinite Wealth like last couple of weeks ago, and in that one, Kiryu, there's I don't think there is any female bosses or enemies in it.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, well, I guess, I don't know, maybe Ichiban doesn't want to fight women either. I don't know. But you have party members who are women, I'm pretty sure. Oh, right,
Yes,
but you
you
mean
have
when
it.
playing Kiryu, because Kiryu's playable in 8, sorry. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever fought... Of course, I haven't played all the Yakuzas, but I really don't think you've ever fought a woman with Kiryu. There's in Yakuza 0, there is a woman who trains Kiryu, but still not quite that.
Yeah, but I mean, it is, for all its progressive values, it is still, it holds on to a lot of very antiquated ideals.
There's a lot of like good critique of like masculinity in Yakuza. It isn't just like a it isn't like a power fantasy for men at all. But there's also these aspects, you know.
Yes.
Ugh. Oh my god, that follow. Oh, but I can't get this like ground punch to work at all. It looks fun, but oh man, that spring kick is cool. Oh my god, that jump attack. God, okay, no, I can't pick which character to practice now, because this is a good sign from Tekken. Like, I've played, like, 3 characters now. 4, because I also played Kuma. And I'm, like, finding out all these cool moves for everybody, like, rather easily. Ugh. Ugh. I've had a huge amount of trouble against Leo playing online. I don't know how to, like... They have a fighting style that I don't seem to have a good grasp on.
Oh yeah, I went to watch a couple of people who were playing Leo, and like the absolute insanity that it is, like somebody who's actually good with the character.
Yeah.
I would be terrified to fight anybody online who was playing Leo as their main.
Yeah, I had the trouble that you had where, like, I could not, like, escape, like, once I got knocked on the ground without, like, eating a ton of moves. So yeah, Leo's tricky. I'm gonna have to look into that as well. Ugh! Oh, that was a cool jump kick. Nice.
Because he's super fast, and his kicks do a lot of damage, and
yeah,
it's if you can get into them and start finding the rhythm.
Oh, how's it gonna go? No, I managed to slip it in.
Yep.
Well, see ya. I'm gonna ride my bicycle off of this asteroid.
Yep. Oh boy.
Is there any other fighting game character, or sorry, is there any other guest character you would like to show up after outside of Tifa and Kiryu? Those are some strong choices, obviously, but anyone else come to mind?
I mean, if we can have Ichiban would be a lot of fun, because he might be a great if we can't have Kiryu. But I'm trying to think of, because I can't think of any other like characters in fighting games that, or like in any other kind of game series that would translate to a fighting game.
Well, it
like,
doesn't have to be a fighting game character. I will remind you that Negan from The Walking Dead showed up in Tekken 7, so
that's true, right?
Sky's kind of the limit on that.
That's true. If we wanted to get really weird, it would be fun to have Harry from Disco Elysium.
Oh my god! Okay. Yeah, sure. Well, let's go out there, sure, with these ideas. Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Dubon, he uses his necktie as a weapon.
Yeah, some kind of drunken brawler style.
Yeah.
Mixed with like like guillotine chokes with the necktie. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Yeah.
Ready for the next battle.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we're gonna get another mirror match, because I picked a really obvious Tekken character here. Test
I
out
also
next.
I also did. So let's see.
Yeah, this is gonna be funny. Oh no, not quite.
No, but
Yeah.
classics
Yeah,
nonetheless.
yeah.
So okay, this help me out here. Is King a man wearing a tiger mask, or is it a tiger in like what looks to be a human suit?
I believe it's Jaguar is obviously
A jaguar, yeah.
the actually part there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be a human, but he's just got like a incredibly impressive lucha mask, and he can do like tiger roars. They never treat him in the story as some kind of weird creature. Like he's treated as a lucha guy from Mexico.
Right.
So yeah, I don't know. Ugh. I'd love to do some wrestling moves, but I've never been very good with grapplers, so. Ugh. I am in fact the one getting wrestled here.
Well, it's kind of fun that both of us picked these very, very top-heavy physical characters who are more punchy than kicky.
Yeah, I gotta avoid the kick buttons, I guess. Oh, nice! What the heck is that move called? Axe chop or something? Sick. Oh, ooh, teched out of it. Oh my god, that double axe handle. Oh, big boot! Freaking Roman Reigns shit here. Yeah, suplex!
Yeah, one of our friends who's super into wrestling would be proud.
Yeah. Gua!
Oh, yeah.
The super kick. I know King can do a power bomb. I've seen that. I've been on the receiving end of many, so. God damn. Okay. Ugh. For me, if we go with long shot guest characters, I would so love if any of the River City Girls characters got in.
That would be fun, yeah.
I don't know how popular... Oh! Yeah!
Oh, a double! A triple!
Yeah.
No!
I think you can tech out of this, but...
I am just too in awe of what's happening right now.
Yeah, that was quite the... that was quite the exhibition of wrestling moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, there's the power! Oh no, that was a freaking backbreaker! Yo!
And you grabbed like a flying kick out of the air and it went straight into a backbreaker.
Exactly, that was so sick. Ugh. Oh no, this is gonna end bad. Jesus. Oh my god. Well played. Yeah, I don't know how popular River City Girls is in Japan. I think it's a little bit popular because it is based on a Japanese series. And there is like a Japanese dub for the latest edition. Ooh, there's that DDT. So,
and I mean, it was a baller of a game.
Yeah, and there's some of the characters would again totally fit the vibe of this. I feel like. Oh! With the Irish whip into a drop kick. Nice. It wasn't strong enough. Freaking Jin's main character power wiped the floor.
Yes, his one-winged angel pose at the end.
Oh man, the rehabilitation of Jin Kazama is very, very funny in Tekken 8.
Didn't he turn into a villain at some point? Because I remember that he was kind of treated as a villain. At least his actions were not exactly heroic.
No, he was super bad guy in Tekken 6. Or well, okay. Then at the end they did that anime thing where the supposed bad guy was actually doing his bad things for a good reason, which quote unquote supposedly makes it fine. But like it was ridiculous. Yeah, it's so funny. I haven't played the story mode here in 8 yet, but the trailers obviously make it clear that they want Jin to be the good guy again, and it's gonna have to be one of those like Kratos level of like he's gonna have to really own up to his past if we're supposed to believe that he can be the good guy again thing.
For the next battle.
Right, yeah, because the story, I remember at least, begins with him, like, immediately being treated as the only potential savior of the world. And I remember just, like, going, like, hang on, I know I've been out of the loop for a little while, but he's clearly not.
Yeah, and also he was the threat to the world for a while himself, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing Victor Chevalier.
Well, I had to give a quick go how this guy is. You were doing such a nice job with him as well, so.
He's just so great, and it helps that it's one of my favorite French actors.
Vincent Cassel, yeah.
Yeah, Vincent Cassel is getting there, and oh man,
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, basically, at the end of Tekken 5, Jin inherits Heihachi's Zaibatsu, the Mishima Zaibatsu, and in
Right.
Tekken 6, he basically starts World War III. He wants to take over the world with his Zaibatsu, and it's like, then he fights Kazuya and the world in this like crazy quest, and it's not good guy behavior. There's no way to spit. Like, they say that tons of people die around the world because he wants to take over the world. It's ridiculous.
right?
And then at the very end, like, they reveal that there's like this ancient Egyptian god called Azazel, and Jin's plan all along was Azazel is awoken by like strife and like negative emotions in the world. So he started World War III to basically awaken Azazel so that he could kill Azazel, thus removing the devil gene out of him. So that was supposedly the explanation for, no, he's actually still a good guy. It's totally fine that he tried to, he killed millions of people.
Yeah, that seems like a terrible reasoning for, just to remove the devil gene.
Yeah, and the worst part is, at the end of Tekken 6, they show that, he fights Azazel, and the devil gene still isn't gone. Like, it didn't work. So it was all for naught.
Right.
So, I don't hate Jin being the good guy in Tekken 8, but it is, like, hilarious. It's ridiculous, in a sense. God damn, these knife punches are... Oh, managed to get the block.
Yeah, his knife punches and his gun combos are just insane.
Yeah, he's slick.
Yeah, he's also obnoxious because he's like a multi-billionaire, and like his whole thing is based on what I've seen of him is like I have to rule the world because the peasants can't be allowed to choose for themselves.
Right. He's very ancien regime.
Yes, he's really like the worst, but also also the best because he's just so over the top.
Yeah, Tekken is just full of like awful people who, for some reason, are the good guys. It's funny that way, the series. Okay, I guess I could just go back to Alisa. I'm gonna forget how to play her if I don't do at least one round or two with her again.
So, this is something I meant to ask also, because Heihachi kind of disappeared at some point, and in Tekken, nobody really is ever dead.
No.
But, like, I assume that he's at least retired for now, out of the franchise.
Well, he's definitely not in this installment, but I don't know if you've noticed the new character, Reina.
Yeah?
She uses a lot of Heihachi's moves, and when you do her rage art, there is what appears to be a silhouette of Heihachi kind of appears in the like energy aura when she does her move.
Oh, well, there we are.
I haven't played the story yet, so I don't know what Reina's deal is, but there is obvious speculation of she's either another illegitimate child of Heihachi, she's a clone of Heihachi, she, like, somehow Heihachi was resurrected as a Japanese, like college girl or something. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is, but that's the obvious one there, is that Reina is kind of the Heihachi representative for this game.
Right.
New Mishima. Well, actually, yeah, she's just called Reina. We don't know if she is a Mishima, but, again, obvious speculation is obvious. Alright. Shit. Square up, Gav.
Oh, this character is very... His A button is just, like, dodging.
Yeah, you're doing, like, those wrestle shimmies. Yeah, so, like... Steve is another character I have a ton of trouble with, like, because he pulls off some fantastic moves, like, when he gets that, like, offensive going, but,
yeah.
I can't tell you what the trick is to playing as him. I have no idea. boxers are always kind of their own breed in a fighting game. They always seem to have like really unique gameplay styles. Like Balrog in Street Fighter, his kicks are just more punches. The buttons you use for kicks are just like different types of punches. He does no kicks, actually.
Yeah, Steve has the same thing. He has no kicks. There's just different kinds of like. So I'm having a little bit of a trouble here because like I keep trying to figure out, you know, like what to do with him because I'm so used to combining kicks with punches.
Yeah.
That's kind of my go-to thing, which I realize is I probably should mix it up even more. But like,
oh, nice. That was a cool one. Superman punch there. Ugh. Yeah. Huh. There we go. That's a quick install of the chainsaw. Well, I'll show you. Alisa also, when he has her chainsaws out. Hold on. I don't have any kicks and I can't duck at all. So that's the like chainsaw mode does like crazy damage, obviously, but like I have like very poor low defense. When nicely played.
Oh, nicely.
Yeah. That was a good shimmy there. Got the clap in there.
Yeah.
That was almost planned. Yeah, when I have the chainsaws out, like Alisa also becomes like she has like these really fast dodges, like some kind of where is it? I can't do it, but she can like zip around really fast. But like the chainsaws are easily knocked out. She blocks an attack or takes an attack, she immediately loses the chainsaws. And like I have like zero low defense when I'm rocking destroy mode.
Oh, well that was awesome. Like being able to actually dodge the hits like that.
Yes, I think that's the plan, I imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it takes timing, I imagine.
Yep.
No, not just pressing buttons again. I've played so many characters now. I'm like completely like, what did Alisa do again? At least do that attack. I remember that little sweep. That's a decent one. Yeah. Well, I'll just kick you in your shin. See how well all those shimmies. Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Oh, wow, that tanked through. Well done. Oh, that's a knockout.
But that's okay. This is clearly like one of those characters where like this would require practice.
Yeah. No kidding. Alisa's friendly on that sense because she's very poke-based character, so she doesn't even have a super strong combo game from what I read. So I imagine that's like easy, just focus on like really simple attack strings with her at mid-range is the plan. But I seem to be having trouble even with that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, but we do have to mention, because we talked about this already yesterday when we saw each other, that the Brian Cox introduction to Tekken is probably the funniest thing I've seen all year so far, and just somebody really knew exactly, like they knew their assignment when they put that one together.
Yeah, it's for those who haven't seen it, classically trained British actor Brian Cox basically gives an introduction to the plot of the series so far, meant for, new players to get up to speed. And yeah, there's something incredibly funny about like a guy who has nothing to do with fighting games. You would never associate with that. Is like completely straight-faced, giving the spiel about this ridiculous Tekken plot that like makes no sense to an average person. It's incredibly funny. I recommend looking it up.
Yeah, and because he gives it his all, but you can tell that there's this kind of like he's constantly incredulous about what the hell he's supposed to be saying.
Yeah, it's just like, thus awakening the devil gene in Jin. Like, yeah, I do have to wonder, like, afterwards he was like, what am I even saying in this dialogue?
Yes. And it's like, hey, Hachi Mishima threw his son off the mountain.
Yes,
And
he did
then
what any good father would do.
Yes.
Threw him off a volcano. Yeah.
So yeah, I just had to go with Kuma once. I don't particularly like playing as Kuma, but he's so ridiculous that I can't help but love him.
Yeah, I know, and the new idea, because he's in a sad but funny way. He was like the only guy that Heihachi, I think, ever trusted / cared about in a healthy way, because he was Heihachi's pet bear, basically. So, you know, now that Heihachi's gone from the plot, Kuma, like, honoring the legacy by doing Heihachi cosplay is incredibly funny to me.
Yeah.
And sweet, in a way. God damn, that salmon!
And using the salmon is just...
Yeah.
Oh, it kills me. It's just...
Oh, no!
Yep.
Don't... Okay.
No!
Managed to get through that one.
Oh, my fish slapping dance.
Yeah. That's a really dumb rage art, by the way. Like a great one, but a really dumb one.
It's so dumb, but...
Kuma's one.
Yeah. But it's again, like, everything about Kuma is that he's clearly a gagged character, but gosh, I love him.
Yeah, he's, you know... They do surprisingly much for basically a dancing bear, in every sense of the word. God damn, that's a really good string. Oh no, into the bear hug! Yeah, in your shins.
Trying to kick with his little feet.
He's got tiny bear feet, yeah. Surprisingly, he's not good at kicking, yeah.
No. Oh, well, it does damage, though.
Yeah, I haven't checked Panda in this game. Panda has been billed as her own character, but I think in, like, the early games, she was basically just a palette swap of Kuma. But
Right.
I don't know, like, maybe now since she's, like, actually a different, separate character, like, have they, like, changed the moveset?
Well, I recommend playing Kuma's vignettes because it's hilarious. Cause see, well, you saw some of the vignettes. They declare in the beginning what their goal is.
Yeah.
And Kuma just shows up, and it's like, if I win the King of Iron Fist tournament, I will marry Panda, and we will live happily in space.
I did play that when you recommended it. Oh, that was a cool kick. Wow.
Yeah.
And it was exactly the insanity I expected from Kuma as well.
Yeah.
It was very on point.
It's just so out there. Like I realize the rest of the game is you have devils fighting each other, and like nothing really makes that much sense. It's very anime in that way. But then just having this story of the bear really desperately wanting to marry a panda and become the king of Iron Fist is just. And I wish they would have gone even further with it, because the whole you win King of Iron Fist, then you become the head of Saibatsu.
Yeah.
It would be hysterical to me if everybody would just go well, yeah, the bear won. The bear competed.
Oh.
Guess the bear leads the Saibatsu Corporation now.
Oh, well, I recommend, I think it's Tekken Tag Tournament 1. I recommend you look up Kuma's victory animatic from that, because that is basically exactly that. It's one of the tag tournament games. It is Kuma. Kuma as the CEO. So strong recommendation.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. I'm all
Panda a real quick try. I'll see if her fighting style does seem similar to Kuma, so I'm just a quick try here.
Here we go.
Let's see how well I do.
Next battle.
I had to go back to Victor because I figured that we were going to be wrapping up soon, and Victor is just a good place to call it.
Yeah, I get that. And meanwhile, I'm a giant panda.
Round one.
Face my kung fu.
Fight.
Kung Fu Panda. What? Oi!
Oh my god.
Oh, she's got a little heart-shaped backpack.
Yeah. Very cute. God damn those bear slaps. Oh, there's that bear charge I'm looking for.
Oi. And damn alpacas in the background.
Yeah, here we are in beautiful Peru. For new character Azucena, have you checked her out at all?
No, not yet.
I don't know if I'm a fan, because her joke is she's all about Peruvian coffee. And
Right.
it really seems like she can't say one goddamn thing without talking about coffee in this game. I think that's a joke that they're just doing too far.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a ran to the ground from what I've seen. But, whatever. I mean, big ups for the Peruvian fan base. I know there are big fighting game fans in South America as well. So glad to see a Peruvian rep in this game.
Yeah, that's one thing that in the last year that I've really started to notice and appreciate even more is just how incredibly global the community for these games are. Like when I was at Gamescom and I spoke with some of the people who were into Street Fighter, and they were from everywhere. People had traveled across the globe just to come and play with others in person.
Whoa, that launcher!
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that was that was kind of Tekken right there. Is like pulling a really long combo to just keep you on the ground. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, fighting games always. That's the beauty of fighting games. I think is that seems to be the community with the most diversity around people. The downside, it can be a bit of a meritocracy, the fighting game community, but it is incredibly welcoming. I shouldn't say meritocracy. That's not the right way to phrase it. But everybody seems super welcome in this setting, for the most part. There is some history of certain minorities not being treated very well in certain venues, but overall,
Yeah, and I remember there was a bunch of drama. Oh,
that was enough to take me down. Well played.
Thank you. But yeah, there was a thing with Super Smash Brothers, which was really terrible, about people just being horrible to some of the female participants.
Yeah, Smash Bros. For some reason, the competitive scene there is really its own beast. I don't really understand that entirely myself, so I can't comment.
Yeah, I've had very little experience with that. Do you want to do one more with favorite character of yours?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, Victor versus Elisa. I'm on.
Yeah, that sounds like a good place then.
One for all the beans.
Yeah, but what's your impression now? You've played a couple of days, practiced, and now we've had a little bit of online playing. How do you feel? Are you optimistic about your future enjoyment of Tekken?
I think so. It's not. I say it's more of the same, but in a good way. Like the time I put into Tekken 7 was very enjoyable, and this felt like really easy to slip back into it. The biggest trouble I had was looking up a video I used to consult for Alisa's moves, and a couple of moves the inputs are changed slightly. So in that sense, it was like riding a bicycle, getting right back in there.
Yeah.
Tekken is hard for me to compartmentalize what I'm doing, I guess is how to phrase it right. And if I really wanted to learn this, I think I would have to get in the community and play with other people who know what Tekken is, get into sparring with somebody who's willing to put in the time. I really think, because I don't think I'm smart enough to figure out how to learn to be better in my current state, outside of just memorizing the moves. But the game's obviously so much more than just learning the inputs. I'm at that point where I'm learning that, but but there's so much more to it than just that, about the situation, what to do, the moment to moment, the reading the opponent, all of that stuff. I haven't checked what the tools are like. Could I be able to do that very well on my own, or would I have to commit to that? But it's really well done. So I could definitely I will put in time into this for sure. It's well done to that point, definitely. And if a sick DLC character shows up, I will probably be willing to put in a little bit of cash to get it, like Tifa, as mentioned earlier. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, let's... Ooh, with the lows you're coming in. I see what you're doing.
Wait.
Oh no! Did you say Bon Appetit?
I ran too fast.
Quick deploy chainsaws there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the, like, if there's two characters really far away, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. But whenever I try to be the one to run in, I get punched, so... I'm not sure what the, like, getting in on the neutral situation is. What Tekken fans recommend. Yeah, there I'm crumbling, you saw me there. That's a really good opening to put in hits on me.
Round 3.
Come on.
Fight.
Oh, yeah! Oh my god, that jump attack is mean.
Yay.
No, I didn't mean to do that. What's the boot move? Can't pull it off. Never mind. Sacre bleu!
What?
Yeah, that chainsaw move's good because it, like, tanks through, like, a single hit, so I can, like, at least do something. But I'm having trouble following up on it. Ugh. Okay, let's see if I can stretch this fight out still. Come on. Now. Oh! That was a good... Oh! Overextended there. Oh, God, I didn't know how long that combo goes.
Ah, no, I went too high.
Yeah. Now you're... Ooh,
No!
Yeah. With that heat smash. I should have not... That was an easy one. I'm really pressing just buttons at this point. Oh!
Oh,
No!
Oh.
Darn! Couldn't get that. Sorry, Elisa fans. I couldn't sneak in that second round there.
we best hold the reins of the global balance of power. Oh man, but yeah, I'm with you there, like in the sense that I'm really happy to see how much. And again, it's not a bad thing to say more of the same because it's more of the really good stuff. I didn't play Tekken 7 as much as you did, but I did enjoy the what I did spend with it.
Yeah.
I think with this one, I'm gonna be in the same boat as I've mentioned now a couple of times that I don't think I will ever truly invest into the online portion as much as some people will, and I think that that some people would argue that is the main point of this game.
Yeah, it's a take.
Yeah, I do like a lot. I like how the online stuff feels. I think that one of the things I'm happy to see that right at the launch, the netcode is working pretty damn well for us. Like we've now played with some people, some randos, and just the two of us, and it's working nicely. I haven't noticed any problems with it.
That's true. We're 2 days out from launch, and nothing dramatic. So I've had a couple of fights which have been a different Europe region where there was some lag, some stutter. But it hasn't been intrusive.
No, and like historically, that's not always been the case with any fighting games. It's always been a rough couple of weeks at the very very beginning. But like other than that, I really appreciate the new control mechanics. I really appreciate the fact that it's more. It feels that it's more emphasis on the pushing and the kind of combo centric stuff, which is a little bit also more accessible to me who has the hard time with balancing out the reading the characters and reading when to block, when to do parry and all that. And I'm sure that's something that could become better over time, and something that I could easily see myself getting better if I really had the time and energy for. So I think that the shortcomings are entirely mine. They're not the game. But in terms of the storyline and how much there is to play, I'm really impressed by it because it's got a really great campaign mode. It's got a lot of character vignettes. It's a lot of fun to just go and pick up and play. And I do feel that this is going to be something that's going to be a staple at my house for when I have guests over and we want to play something. Because it's going to be super easy to instantly turn on the PlayStation and have a couple of rounds of Tekken. And I don't think that that's ever going to get old.
Yeah. Probably the same with me. I will definitely play this for the near future at least. Maybe folks at home look forward to another stream if I'm feeling up to debasing myself further online.
Or who knows? Maybe both of us will get a little bit better and we'll have the bug and we'll have have an attempt to try out. Or who knows? There's going to be another Tekken Open later this year. So
exciting.
let's see if we want to go and get our asses handed to us there.
And another round of that too could also be fine.
Yeah.
I'll say really quickly one last review thing, actually, to bring up one of the new mechanics, that whole heat mechanic thing. I'm not entirely feeling it yet. It hasn't opened up to me as like it seems to be like another extra feature. It hasn't felt like it's added a whole lot so far, I have to say. So in that sense, the innovation hasn't quite landed for me. But
yeah, it's I like it because it's one of those things that I can pull out of my ass at the last minute when I'm having a panic. But
That's true.
I can see how. This is something why I wanted to do a stream specifically with you, because you have so much more experience than I do with fighting games. Even if it's not a lot, it's still
I'm
more.
not going to act like some kind of authority here, but again, I think in my social circles, I'm the fighting game guy by default.
Yeah,
So I try.
I enjoy reviewing them. I enjoy talking about them, but I more enjoy hearing from people who are into that. And it's been such a gift to talk to the community and to learn about this. For me, it's fun to see the mechanics that more established players who have more experience, who kind of go like, I'm not sure about this yet, and then for me, who comes in as a complete newbie, I can appreciate them because they're like they are essentially like the training wheels on a bike for me.
Yeah, I could feel that.
But this was great. I really enjoyed it. I really do enjoy Tekken. I think that if you have any kind of interest in a fighting game, you should go check it out. And I'll have a review out hopefully soon once I've completed the main campaign and explored it a little bit more. But yeah, based off of this, it's a really, really solid fighting game, and it's kind of insane that we're now 30 years into the franchise, and it still feels as fun as it did way back then.
Yeah, I am as satisfied as goofing around in Tekken 3 as a kid, I would definitely say.
Yeah. But hey, thank you for joining, and thank you, Minsk, for coming and playing with us, and
Absolutely, thank you so much for having me. It was great to be able to do a little bit of sparring with a familiar face like this.
yeah, and everybody have a good one, and hopefully see you next time.
Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye!
Bye!